Now, before I begin, I'll go ahead and answer this question. Should you play Duet Night Abyss? And my answer is yes, most certainly. It's clear that the devs are passionate about the game and value community feedback. In the live stream, the visual quality already looks much more refined, and the devs are doubling and even tripling down on their new monetization strategy. In case you weren't aware, DNA already removed gacha characters and eliminated the stamina system as well. With that being said, there still is some form of a gacha system. However, the game is completely free to play, so you can easily just hop in and try the game out for yourself. Now, in regards to the special program, it was difficult to decipher all the new jargon being explained, but I believe I got the gist of it. They started off with a cosplayer at the beginning doing a skit, which was fun but a little cheesy. However, they really should have started off with this. Honestly, this was quite the cook. Like, I don't know why they didn't start off with this, because this was not only a banger OST, but the visuals are very striking. They really stepped up their game. Afterwards, the devs go on to talk about the story, the characters, and the world of DNA. The story is going to be told from dual perspectives. There's going to be a prologue, a chapter 1 and 2, and a Twilight chapter. I would imagine that the Twilight chapters are going to be from the second protagonist, but they didn't really go into a whole bunch of detail. As far as the characters, there's going to be 19 different characters and 45 weapons at launch, all of them being free to grind. You could purchase them directly, but honestly, there isn't really much of a need to do that, especially considering the entire purpose of the game is to grind. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. Spend responsibly. They're also going to be adding new characters to the game as well. The first one being a character named Psyche. Even as the featured character goes away, she can still be acquired even after her time in the spotlight is up. Now, listen up, because this confused the hell out of me. I had to double and triple take this just to make sure I understood this. So, when there is a character featured, such as Psyche, you can target farm them directly in a game mode called Immersive Theater by getting a currency called Secret Clues. When you get enough Secret Clues, you can turn them in for a chance to get character shards. It could be 1 shard, it could be 10 shards. It's complete RNG. You need 30 shards to acquire the character, and let's say the character gets moved out of rotation after a certain amount of time, which is no longer featured. What then? Well, you farm boss challenges instead. Now, as far as the standard characters from the base game goes, during dungeon challenges, enemies have a chance to drop secret letter clues. When you get enough clues, you make a letter. I know this is hella confusing, so hopefully this chart helps. You look right here, 10 secret letter clues equal 1 secret letter. Use a secret letter to get 1 to 10 character shards. After 30 character shards, you get the character. Clear as mud. Got it? Good. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that sounds pretty great, but how are the devs gonna make money? Well, it is gonna be through monetization. And I know I did mention earlier that there is going to be a gacha system implemented. It's going to be through cosmetics and through weapon skins as well. So I know not everybody is super happy about the idea of gacha. However, these skins are pretty nice. You can fully customize the color, and you can even customize the animation colors swing. So whenever the character swings, you can change the color of the swings, so that's pretty neat. And another thing is that if you go over here, there's also going to be some limited time stuff as well. Well, limited time discounts, I should say. So there's going to be like some Christmas themes, and you can even go and get them even after they're out of the shop, which is kind of strange that you can get like Christmas or holiday things outside, like maybe in like the middle of summer. But hey, at least they want to make it as accessible as possible, so you can't really get too mad at that, I suppose, for making things more available. The game is also going to come with a bunch of events. The details of those events haven't really been shared, but as we can see that they're also going to be giving those gacha pulls, which is the either the limited time, which I would imagine is going to be for like the Christmas or holiday themed skins. There's going to be like the premium currency for those seasonal event skins. and anything that is permanent is going to have like the standard pulls. So we still are getting gacha, and it still is a gacha game, just we are rolling for different items. Hopefully that clears it up the best way possible. Now, I have to talk about the absolute cook that is coming very soon in version 1.1. This looks like a brand new game. I'm not joking. You know how the beginning of the game looks like very Bellabog from Honkai Star Rail? Well, they essentially just threw that out the window, and they're like, yo, Wuthering Waves, we see what you're doing? Yeah, let's take some of that real quick. No, like, you think I'm joking? This honestly looks insane. Like, I didn't even recognize this game. If I just go back a little bit, they kind of preview some of the things showing up. And look at this. You can't tell me that this doesn't look just straight up from Wuthering Waves, like Hulong at the very beginning. It looks phenomenal. So I am already very excited for the future of what's to come with Duet Night Abyss. And yeah, that pretty much goes over everything that you need to know. I want to fully cover this game to the best of my abilities, especially considering the fact that the devs really took a leap of faith from the gacha monetization that we're all so used to into a cosmetic theme. So I want to try my absolute best, and we're actually going to be able to get a pre-download available later tonight. Well, at least later tonight for me. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So whatever works for you guys have to kind of do the math there, or you can go to the Discord server and find out for yourself where exactly there's like a whole pin message and everything. But the global launch is going to be on October 28th, which again is going to be on October 27th at nighttime for me. So check your times there. So we only got a couple more days, and I'm going to go all in on this. So if you guys want to stay up to date with everything Duet Night Abyss, or just gacha as a whole, then like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Later.